How cool is that? That is a 24 to 105 cup. It's ace. Now, when you look at that, and you look at the other lenses that we've got and the camera equipment we've got so much to carry. You know, when I go on taking photos just for the family, I've got my 5D Mark IV, I've got my 24 to 70, my 70 to 200, and an array of other things. And I become a donkey. And sometimes you just need something small that can keep in your pocket. So with that, let's have a look at the only camera you need. Roll intro. Take a look at these two photos now. Now, out of the two, which one's different? You know, are they both the same? And which camera do you think it's been taken on? The point I'm making is we have Lightroom, and Lightroom allows you to take photos with their inbuilt camera. Now, the camera we've got on here, this is my iPhone XS Max, and we've got an array of different things. We've got portrait mode. Arguably, I'm not a huge fan, although it is there and it's great to take some photos. It can be a little bit tetchy in terms of it doesn't recognise glasses or anything like that, so it's debatable whether it's any good. However, taking photos past f11, you couldn't get anything better. So let's go into the camera now and have a look, and let's have a look at where I took these photos to start off with. That photo was taken exactly on this phone. I set up on a tripod just so I could film it and so you could see that it was the principle of it. And the phone took that picture. And out of the two, you can't really tell the difference. After post-production, there's not a lot of difference. It was stable, it was all level. And one was on a full frame 5D Mark IV, and the other one was on my iPhone XS Max. It's not a sponsored video, it is purely an app that I use on a daily basis. We've just done a video on 10 tips to improve your Lightroom game, but also this is a video to show that if you've got Lightroom, get it on your phone. It has to be near on the best app you can get. So let's open it up. So here's the Lightroom app. So when we go onto our images and we click on the photo we want to edit, now all of my presets are already set onto Lightroom Cloud, so the Cloud Edition's got all my presets, my personal touch that I like. So if we turn it to landscape, we can look and scroll down. So first off, I will always go onto our presets and have a look at sort of the image that we want to look at. Now we'll go on to that one, go on to the 1980 summer pose. I think that might be actually Lost in the Woods. So we go on to Lost in the Woods. That gives me my base template. So previously on our 10 tips to Lightroom, we went through the creating your presets. Now what I can do now is we can start adjusting. So you can look at your histogram, start improving that colour and that contrast a little bit, just making minor adjustments to improve our image and what we want it to do. Now this was taken on a nice summer's night, so let's warm the photo up a little bit. And I think let's just put in a lens correction, and we probably will just do a little bit of cropping, make sure it is completely straight, and there you go. So that is the final product. Now as you saw, so this is how we've edited the photo, but how did we take it? Now, how we took the photo is through Lightroom. So once we've opened the app up on Lightroom, you can see at the bottom right hand corner there is an icon of a camera. So if we click on that, it's going to open up the camera of the phone. And at the bottom next to our shutter, you can see the word auto. We're going to click on that and we've got three options: professional, high dynamic range, or auto, which we're on already. We're going to ignore high dynamic range at the moment because that will obviously, as it says on the tin, it's going to let us take HDR photos. But we're going to click on the professional. Now, by clicking on the professional button, it's going to bring up one key thing that we want to change, and that is going from JPEG to DNG. Now, DNG is Adobe's version of RAW images. Okay, so once we've clicked over that, once we take the photos in RAW, it's going to allow us to have a lot more information for post-production. Okay, now we're in professional mode, in our manual mode as well. If you look, you can have the ability now to change the shutter speed, the ISO, and the white balance. So by clicking on the shutter speed, you can actually go from automatic, and you can go all the way left or right to get a shutter speed of what you want to do. Okay, and the same goes with ISO as well. Now on white balance, when you click on it, we've actually clicked on it, you can see we've gone onto daylight mode, and you can see it giving it more of a tinge of a blue. Now for me, my personal preference is I leave it on auto because 9 times out of 10 it's a pretty good representation of our white balance, so I tend to leave it on auto. Once you're happy with all your settings, just hit that shutter button, and that will then save the photo in the Lightroom app, ready for you to go further to then edit the photo at a later date. Now with that, it just shows that you can take photos from different cameras, still get the same composition. So it goes back to our previous video, which was the 5 tips on how to better your photo game, and try those different things. You don't have to go out and buy a massively big camera or a big lens or spend hundreds of pounds when you've got a camera in your pocket. And sometimes I will just take that camera because I don't want to be a donkey. I don't want to take so many things with me. I've got enough things to take with 2 boys. You know, if you're a parent, you know that you take everything bar the kitchen sink, and sometimes you need the kitchen sink. 9 times out of 10, my phone is always on me, and that is what I will predominantly take photos. But I will not use the inbuilt camera. I'll always use the Lightroom camera because it lets me take photos in RAW, and by taking photos in RAW, we've got more flexibility with editing it at a later date. So with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe to the video because that really helps me, and I'll see you on the next one.